วัสดีค่ะ
What up, peeps? We are back for part number 2. So we couldn't finish because, unfortunately, like I said before, the restrictions I got on YouTube. 15 minutes. It's a pain in the butt, but there's nothing I can do.
All happens here. Oh yes.
Look, I
Foolish.
absolutely can understand a man when he is in America, in Europe, wherever in the world, and he feel lonely. He's at a certain age, okay? He's not the most handsome guy. He don't look like George Clooney or Brad Pitt, okay? He got the desire also to get laid sometimes or to find a love for life. But not in a bar. You don't go to your country in a whorehouse and looking for the love of your life. And this is nothing different here. There is no exception. Yes, there are guys out there who got really lucky, who they found a bar lady and they live happily ever after together. But this is 1 in a million. I mean, come on, travel to the moon is possible, right? Can you do it?
The girls have to work to get an income to support the families. That's why they do it. They've got an income and also looking for the Farang husband with this who can support her and her family.
And now we take directly the wind out of the sail to all the commenters right now who think, yeah, but this is not different in our country. A woman also look for a man who can support. Yes,
Yeah.
of course. And that is actually the way it should be. The man should supply for his wife,
It is.
right? But if I am together with a woman just because she needs a supporter, a supplier, then there is no love involved. Then it's just the money. If I can afford it, so I don't care. I got a good beep every night, or a nice job every night. Fine, as long as I know. But I don't lie to myself and say to me or to other people, no, she loves me. You know what I mean?
The rules are different here though. If you have X amount of dollars, pounds, baht, whatever it is, and you invest it into land, a home, a business over here, what you have to remember is the land is not in your name, it's in your wife's name. The house, you can own the house, but the house is on the land that the wife owns, so do as you're told. The business, yeah, you can form a company, and correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 30-year lease renewable?
Yes,
for the
30
business?
years, and then you can do it another 30
You
years.
can do
yeah.
another 30 years. So you got to remember that if you invest all your money over here, and it comes to the point where I don't want you anymore,
There is-
no leg to stand on.
Yeah, now the people say, but I got a contract. The contract, a contract whatsoever in this country is worth this. Wipe your ass. You are the foreigner in this country.
Yeah.
You got no right whatsoever. You can fight for your rights. You can take a lawyer. You can go in front of a court. Yes, everything is possible. But at the end, 95 to 99%, you're going to lose this case versus a Thai.
And more money.
I have a very, very good lawyer. He's my friend. He's Thai. And he said to me once, and I never forget that. He said to me, Sonny, look, we know each other a long time. I really like you. And I will tell you now something very honest. And he said to me, Thai rak Thai, a Thai lawyer never lose his face in front of somebody important in his life. For a foreigner. That says everything.
Yeah.
If it's going hard, good luck.
Yeah.
Yes, it is possible. But like again, you can win in lottery. It's also possible. Well. Anyway, we like to talk about sex, but this was a nice little thing. Okay, the guy who called me, I cannot help him. I gave him some advices, and I said, what you should do is right now take your stuff, take your car, and go for 5 days somewhere. Don't call her nothing. After 5, she will go crazy. Because if you always say, okay, yeah, well, she get more and more stronger, and you are a piece of shit for her later. Okay? No woman like that. No woman. The man has to be the man. When I say like this, bang, shut up, then it has to be shut up. Sorry, maybe I'm an old-fashioned guy. Now I read the comments, oh, macho. Nothing to do with being macho, nothing at all. Tell me one woman would like to be stronger than a man. Then she don't need a man. Then she's a tomboy, and then she better have another woman.
But if you've got trust and sincerity and love between yourselves,
Exactly.
it works.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't mean like my word is the last word. I always talk to my wife, always say, what is your opinion? If the opinion is great, well, I take it. If I think that is bullshit, then I do it my way, because that's my decision. But if I make it wrong, well, I take all the shame and blame for me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then my wife can absolutely say, she got the right to say, I told you before, which is on a daily basis happen, you know? But, yeah, but at least I can live with that. And I talk also to women, she's like, would you like to have a man who do everything? And she says, no, I could not live with that. It's nice at the beginning, you know, oh, you take the laundry in. A man who never opened his mouth when the laundry is in front of the door. She would love that, but for how long? She would look for another guy who's a little bit more stronger. She would look for an alpha, right?
Alpha male.
Yeah, I think so. Sure. You are the one who knocks. Sometimes when I go out, and it's very rare, and I like to sit in a bar and having a beer or a whiskey, and I just like to observe people.
Yeah, people watching.
Just people watching, you know. And I really like to focus on the hookers and on the foreigners. And most likely first-time foreigners who come here, or foreigners who live a long time here, and look at their behavior. This is what I wrote down in one freaking session. That means like I went out for two whiskey cola, not drunk, nothing at all. And these are all notes I made. Look at this. It's like a book. I seen this guy doing that, and I think, oh my God, I see this guy doing that. I see this woman doing that. I was like, I write everything down because I'm an old man, you know. I forgot, like, you know, Alzheimer late. Yeah. And I like to go a little bit more into details about what I thought, and I like to talk with Colum about it. He's a foreigner who got a Thai wife, and you travel Thailand, you like to observe people as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's amazing to see how stupid people still are in this country. Every day there are thousands coming in with airplanes.
Habits, dress code.
Yeah. Oh, okay, before we start, you asked me a question about what is wrong about white socks. This gentleman is from England. What is wrong about white socks? Wearing white socks and flip-flops or sandals. Englishman, okay?
Those in England will probably understand more. The bus driver. The bus driver, black jacket, black trousers, white shirt, black moccasins, and white socks. Did you say any more? It doesn't go. Why white socks? I'll tell you why white socks. In UK, before they come on holiday, they'll go down to JD Sports or they'll go to Sports Direct, and on offer as you walk in the door, there's a rack full of white sports socks. Cheap. That'll do. 14 pairs, one per day. Pair of flip-flops, and that's it. It's
We had a guy. He lived here in Kamala, and he was only known as White Billy. We call him White Billy, not Hillbilly. It was a White Billy because he was the guy who had, like, you know, these Birkenstock shoes.
yeah.
Birkenstock
Yeah.
sandals, brown. He got shorts like me, okay? Shorts like me. Then he got the flip-flop pairs, like this is a kind of Birkenstock, okay? This shoe is a Birkenstock shoe.
Look what it does.
Brown, he got also, and then he got white socks still here with a red stripe and a blue stripe. What the fuck? This is a no-go nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. And if you don't understand that, just Google it. Go to YouTube, type in white socks no-go, and you will see movies, thousands. This is impossible. Every woman say like, oh my God. It could be Mr. George Clooney. If Mr. George Clooney wear white socks, no-go. It is like it is. So, well, if you ask me, and you got the right to ask me, so there's no offense, all right? But if you ask me, here's the answer. Maybe you missed a decade in your life. No white socks, impossible. Well,
Dress code, colour coordination.
a little bit, yeah.
Brown, beige. It's sense. Common
Yeah,
sense.
and if you have like shorts, like we're wearing shorts in Thailand because it is hot, and you have flip-flops, don't wear socks. Socks and sandals is a no-go worldwide. Trust me in that, and if you don't, well, write a comment, and I don't answer this question now anymore, right? Okay, so like I said, I make a lot of notes, and I don't know if will get through to all of them, but I was sitting in this bar 3 days ago. My wife was in Phang Nga, so I got the right to go out a little bit. And like I said, I don't go around for looking for girls. I really like to enjoy a little bit and get some new ideas. So I thought like that would be an interesting story to tell. So I seen so many things that night that
Yeah.
I wrote a book. Okay. So let me start by, I went to 2 bars actually. I went to the first bar, I was sat down there was directly a girl coming to me, and I have to mention, she was sitting with another foreigner on another table. I came in alone, sat down, had a cigarette, then she came directly to me and said like, "Sawadee krap, sexy man. You like to dink? You like to dink?" I said, "Oh yeah, I would like to have a, what do you got? Oh, what do you want, like to dink?" I said, yeah, what you got? Sang some coke? I said, no, what you got? And then another lady come, "Oh, you want sang some coke?" And I said like, "No, what kind of whiskey do you have?" Long story short, she did not understand what I want, and then I just decided to have a Jack Daniel Coke. So I sat down there, and she was still with me, and how long you stay Thailand? I said, "Oh, I stay here 15 years. Oh, she did not understand the word. Oh, how long you go home tomorrow? I said, "I stay 15 years here." "Oh, long time, huh?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, all right, Pascho, it's all right." So, and then she said, "You buy me drink?" I said, "No, why?" I show her my ring. I said, "Look, I'm married 15 years, and I said in Thai then, ผมมีเมียแล้ว15 ปีแล้วครับ." "Oh, คุณมีเมียเหรอเมียอยู่ไหนครับ?" And just, where she's from? I said, "From Phuket." Phuket. Directly afraid because she's from Isan. This is not her territory. My wife is from here. And she went back to the guy. This guy was sitting over there and bought her already a lady drink. I seen that she had a lady drink. She went back to him. And the guy was like, kind of like, I don't know, not upset, but he was like wondering how could she do that? I buy her a lady drink. She stood up and went to me. Okay, didn't work with me.
He's more good looking.
No, that was a handsome dude. That was a handsome older guy. I would say like older, mid-age, maybe 45, 50. Very nice dressed, very, very well,
Yeah.
I suppose educated as well, from what I could see from the distance. But he was a good-looking man. A little bit shy, maybe. Maybe it was his first trip to Thailand, so he did not know how it works. Anyway, so I was sitting there and was just observing the people. So then after 5 minutes, there came a French guy in. A French guy just parked his motorbike outside and walked in. And trust me, I know French people when I see him on their face. All right? French guy came in. Sat down. I heard when she said in, "Oh, the guy who paid her a drink?" She said to him like, "Oh, sorry, I got to go work, have customer." We're talking about the bar girls again. And "I have to work, have customer. I come back, And the guy said nothing. So she went to the French guy, sat down with him, talked a little bit, as much as she could, and then he bought her a drink. And the other guy was sitting there like a rotten tomato. I mean, how can that happen? She worked already with him. So he bought her a lady drink. That means like she's supposed to sit now with him as long as she didn't finish the lady drink. So this guy's like, probably he thought like enough is enough. Kept tongue, bill, and then he walked away.